How's it going, guys? It's Corey and Jordan here to discuss today's strategy show. I just want to throw out a quick reminder to make sure everyone stays here at 6 o'clock for the trivia. Everyone loves free money. Trivia is a great time, and definitely take a shot at it. We'll jump in today with the $1 jackpot, and we have Chris Middleton, Nikola Vucevic, Otto Porter, and Terry Rozier for points. Who's your favorite, Jordan?
I like Terry Rozier tonight. So many people out for Boston. I really think he's going to thrive in that offense and just take over.
It's funny you say that. I thought I was going to be bold and call that. As we know here, and the way Boom does it is A is most likely and D is least likely. But, Boston doesn't have Marcus Smart, Al Horford, or Kyrie Irving. So we're looking at Terry Rozier to play huge minutes tonight. He's got a lot of upside. I like usage in Middleton too, but I think Rozier could drop 25 against my Wizards. Really wouldn't surprise me. I'm thinking all in. Are you?
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. So for rebounds, we got Giannis, Nikola Vucevic, Marcin Gortat, and Aaron Baines. Anything stick out to you here?
I kind of like Vucevic against Milwaukee just because they have a pretty bad rebounding defense, and I just think he could kind of take over. The only issue is that I don't know how I feel about them tanking. I know they're tanking for sure, so I don't really know how I feel about that. That game could get out of hand, and he might lose a couple minutes here and there.
Yeah, I think the minutes might be the only concern with Vucevic. We have him for 32, but the way Orlando's been doing it is they really haven't been throwing their starters out there much. They're on a back-to-back. They got worked last night.
Yeah,
it wouldn't surprise me if Milwaukee blew them out today. Don't really like Gortat here. I could see Baines having some upside. We have him projected for about 8 rebounds, which isn't far behind Giannis and Vucevic, who we have both at about 10. I just like Giannis' chance to crush here. I definitely think Vucevic could if he gets the minutes, but blowout or not, I mean, I think Giannis sees over 35 minutes. Probably go all in on Giannis here.
That's fine with me.
The assist category is a little tough here. Because if we're going Terry Rozier for points, maybe he has a little bit of limited assist upside, although we did see him triple-double. We also got Beal, Bledsoe, and Mack in the category. Are you thinking Rozier again, or what are your thoughts?
I initially thought Rozier just because he does have the triple-double upside like last time, but I also thought Beal against that same Boston team that's just super depleted. They're just not going to really put up a fight defensively. I think it's going to be an offensive match.
Yeah, this one is Boom kind of made this one difficult. I mean, according to our projections, we have almost every single player projected for the same amount of assists here. And I mean, we got 2 guys in Bledsoe and Rozier are going to see a point guard see 35 plus minutes. Max splits time with Augustine. I mean, Beal's been getting, decent assists. I don't really see Bledsoe assisting too much. I kind of like the Beal call. I do think I'd take 1 or 2 entries of Rozier here just for that upside. I mean, that offense is going to run through him all day.
I thought so as well. I thought maybe like 3 or 4 Beal, 1 or 2 Rozier.
Yeah, I kind of like that thought process as well. And then for points, we have Giannis, the Greek freak. Do you think he's got the scoring upside as usual, even if it blows out?
Yeah, I do. Like you said previously, I think he could still get 35 minutes even in a blowout. So I think I have him for about 30 to 32 right now.
30 to 32?
Multi-entering between there, yeah.
I'm kind of going to lowball it at about 25 to 29. I think everyone in Milwaukee has their share tonight. It wouldn't surprise me if just anyone who touches the court for Milwaukee scores a good bit. So maybe that takes away Giannis' upside. Maybe it doesn't. I'm not really considering for other DFS purposes, so I'm kind of also hoping he just doesn't do well as it is. But speaking of points, we'll just go right into the triple lightning. We already talked about on Giannis. And then we talked about Vucevic for rebounds. We like him. We don't love him. We'll probably get a share if we get him or not. But our projections have him around 20 points tonight. I think I like maybe like 18. That way we have the plus or minus for 17 and 19. Are you feeling any different?
No, I think that's right around the good ballpark to stay with for him.
Yeah, I mean, if he stays on the court, he's got the upside, but it's a big if. Milwaukee really doesn't blow people out, but they will come away with this one. Yeah, I kind of want to play it safe here and not highball him. Then we got Bradley Beal, who's going to be the focal point of the Wizards' offense today. We talked about his assisting, and our projections have him really low for only 20 points. Beal hasn't been himself the past few games. Wizards kind of getting to the point where they need to start winning these games, or else they're going to drop to 7 or 8 seed. I think I like 21, 22. How about you?
Yeah, I was thinking about maybe 25 because I think that this game might be his little bounce back game because like you said, he hasn't been himself. So I think this might be his bounce back game with a bad defensive team tonight. They're a good defensive team with all their players, but without them all, you never know.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely hoping that you're right. And my Wizards to take this win. I would love him to be able to get 40 points if he could, but I'm not going to go out of my reach. And then for this night slate, our favorite Klay Thompson has been ruled out, which is kind of nice for points. And we have Goran Dragic, Julius Randle, who's just been out on an absolute tear, and Bogdan Bogdanovic. I kind of like riding the Randle train. Luke Walton is just unleashing him, and I mean he's been incredible recently, basically averaging a double-double and just scoring everything. Golden State's got really no one to guard him in the paint without Draymond, and I mean, how are they going to stop him?
No, yeah, it's definitely not going to be Zaza, that's for sure. So
Yeah.
I mean, I'd probably stick with Randall as well. Dragic does have the upside against Sacramento, but I think that Tyler Johnson might take over a little bit there as well.
Yeah, and we have a really good reasoning for why we must have Tyler Johnson over at Daily Fantasy Insider. So I'm kind of riding that Tyler Johnson train. Don't want Dragic to go off. Bogdanovic, he has the upside, but he could also put up 3 points as he's done and burn my fantasy lineups a lot. So I like Randall here. I just don't think there's any defensive match for him. All the good defenders for Golden State have basically been taken off the court, and it's scrubs versus the Lakers. So gotta like that upside. We got Randall for rebounds too, as well as Cauley-Stein, Adebayo, and Pachulia. I think I'm sticking Randall.
Yeah, same here. I mean, Adebayo, I think he's going to have a good night. I just don't think specifically in rebounds.
He does have a great matchup with Sacramento. Skal Labissiere has been ruled out. So we're looking at probably close to 30 minutes for Cauley-Stein. Let's see what we have him projected for. We have him at, 29 minutes and about 8 rebounds. But we have Randall as the highest rebounds on the slate. Gotta love that he's in this category. And
10 boards, yeah. I think we stick with him.
Yeah.
Maybe if you want to multi-enter, throw 1 to Willie Cauley-Stein, but.
Yeah, I agree. And then for assists, Draymond was our favorite. He's been ruled out.
Yeah.
And then we have Lonzo, De'Aaron Fox, and Goran Dragic. I think Lonzo wins this easily. What about you?
Yeah, I think so too. I think that's just going to be such an offensive shootout tonight. And I think he'll be part of a lot of the plays, maybe scoring, but mostly assists. Maybe Dragic gives a little bit to Tyler Johnson with some of those assists, but not enough to beat out Lonzo.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going all in Lonzo. I kind of like going all Lakers here. Just I think it's going to be a big night for them.
Yeah.
And then, man, we got a tough one with Durant on points. I mean, could he get like 45 tonight?
He could definitely go for 45 tonight. I mean, he's the only thing they've got tonight, and I think he probably, to be safe, you probably just go with like 36, 37, but he could go off for 50, 45, 50.
Yeah, I mean, it's rare we have a player projected for about 36, 37 points, and our models do, which is interesting. I mean, if they're going to say in this game, it's going to be all Durant. His usage, you wrote what'd you have in his article, what his usage is tonight?
It's
45%. I mean, that is
45%.
Unheard of. Yeah. That's literally unheard of. I like the 39 to 42, 43 range tonight. I kind of think he balls out, and if it was in LA, maybe not, but I mean, Golden State crowd's still going to be there. They're still going to sell out, and it's going to be a fun one.
Exactly.
But that's all we have for the strategy show, guys. Be sure to stick around for trivia, and for those of you playing on other DFS websites, Jordan and I will be in the DFIU War Room breaking down the slate with you for the last hour before lock. Good luck, guys, and we'll see you tomorrow.